Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. But hey, I'm also your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. And today we're going to talk about collecting comic books. I'm going to tell you what, guys. Hey man, I got so lucky. This guy, years and years and years ago, maybe 20 years ago, came to me one day and said, hey, I got a bunch of old comic books. You know, you want them? I'm like, oh, okay. And I hadn't looked at them in about 20 years. And I started doing a little bit of opening up some boxes, and guess what? I found a treasure trove of great stuff. Now, my son had pillaged some, okay, like the mummy's tombs. Sometimes people go through your stuff and they catch some good stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys, if you're looking to collect, sometimes people who are collectors, they look for somebody who may appreciate different types of comic books or different kind of things that are interesting to people. And this gentleman that had this, his business was to travel all over up north, and he would have like a booth and everything, and he would sell these beautiful, I'm telling you guys, these are just some that I was able to go through, and I got as a gift for me and my son. Now, a few years back, my son, like I said, did go through some. So he did sell a lot of good ones, but I didn't know about it. It was too late. I'm just selling because I'm just saying, guys, you know, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I'm a realtor. I work with United Real Estate Gallery right here in Jacksonville. But I'm also your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. And I love collecting. And I got a chance, like I said, the gentleman for free asked me what I like his collection. Now, one of the cool things that I like about the collection that he gave me, there was a lot of military stuff that I found. I've got like 3 other boxes. Now, they came in tubs like this. And the fighting army type ones that they had, it's like just all kinds of really great types of military. And this is, they got Sergeant also. I got all kinds of stuff. So there are some people who love that. Even some Ren and Stimpy. It's like this guy did collecting, all kinds of collecting. And it was all scattered around. It was like so much stuff everywhere. And so what I did was I started going through them, and I said, let me make a video, guys, because I'm your real estate sales guy. I'm your sales guy, but I am your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. And today, I'm kind of a nerd. When growing up, I was kind of wanting to have, you know, beautiful comic books, but we couldn't afford it. But I remember having this passion. When I see them, I would go to the stores. And little did I know, because I was like a nerd, I was also a little jock, because, you know, when you're not a real tall guy, you always got to worry about people picking on you. So my superhero people got me to want to go to the gym, get in shape, take care of myself. And I got so fortunate, guys. These are like brand new. I haven't seen some of these 15 years, I think. Maybe it was 12, 15 years ago. And here's, like I said, some of the stuff, they're already in order. But, I mean, there's some of these things that are 40, 50, 60 years old. It's like, holy cow, man, I got to enjoy myself. I'm a nerd because I love comic books. And if you're a comic book fan, guys, give me a thumbs up. You can go on, you know, different platforms and buy stuff. I'm kind of a collector. I love collecting stuff. So on this channel, we talk about collecting rocks, stamps, coins. I've been collecting all kinds of stuff, paychecks, licenses. You know, I'm a realtor. I've had a mortgage license, insurance license, real estate, truck driver's license. So what I'm sharing with you, I'm just like you, just a regular person. And today we're talking about, you know, getting a really great find. How blessed was I, guys? How blessed am I? Some of these histories, these are some, you know, from when I was a teenager back in the 80s. Some of these are from the 70s. And just different names and different types of different ones. The Punisher. Just check it out, guys. Isn't that really cool? You know, I'm not sure who your favorites are, but one of mine is Venom. And these are like brand spanking new. I just tell you, sometimes you get so blessed, and I got so blessed. And people will probably say, well, how much you selling them for? How much are they? I don't know. I'll give them to my son eventually, but I'm categorizing all the different ones so I can be like Sheldon on the Big Bang Theory. You know how he has his collection and he has his favorites and stuff. I just have so many cool comic books that I'm just so blessed. Like I said, when I was a kid, we didn't have no money. Mom worked so hard. My dad worked so hard. And on occasion, I get a chance to see a little Richie Rich or one of the cool comic books and such. But I got really blessed. I have a great son. It's amazing when you take care of your children. It's like God will always take care of you. And I got a chance to get all of these. Now, I literally also have literally thousands and thousands of superhero cards. I have all different types of cards because also I've been collecting. Now, remember, these are just a few of the things. And if you notice over here, here's some superhero cards. I've been collecting these. I thought my son would be more interested. He's interested in a lot of the anime, but these cards that I have are so beautiful that anybody who's wanting to collect comics, comic book characters, who, you know, just have that a feeling inside of them, wow, it turns me on. It's because I'm a nerd, dude. I don't mean to be rude or anything. I like comics. I like comic books. I like, you know, bang, pow, just like in the Batman movies and stuff. I like cool stuff, you know, and I collect cool stuff. And like I said, the cool thing that I collect also, I'm getting ready to do a really good one. I've been collecting these, and I've got a book that was from like 1985, 88. And these ones here are Garbage Pail Kids cards. I got literally thousands of different types of like brand spanking new in a book and so forth of cards. And I'm just a nerd, guys. I collect rocks, stamps, coins, you know, different things. And sorry, it's such a mess right here. I was doing some moving stuff around. And I collect, like I said, shark's teeth. Anything that I think that makes me feel good, I try to get it. Okay. And I can't get everything. And you build a collection. It doesn't happen in a day. So if you're a young person or a person who's just wanting to start a collection, just start with your very first one. You know, I also collect Mad magazines and all kinds of stuff. So if you're wanting to get into, you know, getting comic books, go to a comic book store. Maybe go to your local library. Right here in Jacksonville, we have a great selection for younger people, older people with graphic novels at the local libraries, which is a great place to read material that you can't get your hands on. Maybe you can't afford it when you're a kid, but you have this aspirations of being something like a superhero. Maybe you want to be smart, and these things give you this outlet to be able to share. And plus, I'm a nerd. Yeah, I like being a jock nerd. It's cool, man. But again, I'm just talking today about collector. I'm your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. I am. And today we're talking about collecting comic books. Where did you get your last comic book? What kind of comic characters do you like? Who is your favorite? Have you been through your mom and dad's old closet? Have you gone to grandma's house? Because some people are collecting stuff, man. Some people make money off of it. For me, I'm not making any money off of it. I enjoy just the collecting part of it. And if any of these are very valuable, they'll be taken care of. And I'm doing my research because I just found them, man. I went out there and found these and said, let me do a doggone video about what? I'm talking about comic books. They're like pieces of art. Look at this, guys. It's art. Art. I don't know. It's just art. It's beautiful. It's art. Artistic. It's amazing. And these are old comic books. I'm just saying there were different shows and things that were on TV, characters that spun off. And I got a chance to collect these two. God is so good to me. I'm so glad I was nice to that man. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but thank you so much for giving me the gift of beautiful comics. I never did properly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And hey guys, do me a favor, check out my other websites. You can check out my real estate one under Your Happy Realtor. Okay, that's the way it is. And you can check out my regular website. You know, I talk about nothing but sales and how to become a salesperson, how to become all different things that can help you and you're wanting to run a business, and I talk about real estate and everything under Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. And today we're talking about comic books. This total opportunity was so pleasurable for me because I've been wanting to share it. I'm sweating a little bit. I turned off the AC. I live in Florida, bro. Okay. And I've got new comics and I'm going through them, categorizing them, having fun, look at them like art. And some of them I'll be putting on the wall because they're so doggone beautiful. So if you're looking to get into, maybe figuring out, do I want to be a comic collector? What should I start collecting? Go do your research at the library. You can go on YouTube and people will tell you all kinds of great stuff about that. But be very careful. There's a lot of crap out there. So if you get lucky and you get some cool comics, take care of them. If you're a person where somebody passes away and leaves you or gives you some, don't just go sell them. They're art. They could be 40, 50, almost 70, 80 to 100 years old, and the history behind them. And if they look good, take care of them, guys. Get out there and enjoy your day. And I am who? I am your happy realtor. Okay, but I'm also on this channel because we're talking about collecting. I am your collector guy, Gary Lee Stanley. Okay, and let's collect some more comic books. I'm just saying, guys. Jeez, man. I gotta go through these. I feel so like a little kid again. Okay. All right. Collected comic books. That's good.